let's get started on part 2. Oops, got to do the challenge. Whatever, we can do that after. Ooh. Hey man, this shit looks so good. Oh, I forgot to add her into the synchro device. Hold on. We gotta add Yukiko. Fuck, there's another 500 gems. I really need to start doing hard mode again to regain gems or just something. It'll help. Okay, now we can get back into it. What is she? She's a burst 3. Footsteps fade away. Once the man is gone, I examine the web-covered partition. What do you think? I don't think this will work. Doesn't look like there's any way to get in. The web's density and durability have increased. Small arms fire wasn't able to keep up with their rate of regeneration. Hey, did you fire a gun? Yes, I determined it was necessary to verify how quickly it recovered from gunfire. What can user spine column doing? Yeah, that's Quincy. I don't even know if she has a spine like that. Like, Jesus Christ. Good point. But then the ACPU... they'll probably come after us. The ACPU are the police, aren't they? My apologies. I failed to consider that. Sorry, Commander. It's fine. Need some information anyway. I'll figure something out this time, too. Fortunately, the ACPU didn't just show up because of the gunshots. Commander, what's going on here? Well, Polly prods the spider webs covering the partition. Are these spider webs? Looks like it. You said you're on a secret mission? Yeah, that's right. I knew it. The higher-ups told us to lock down the area near the outer rim partition without any explanation, so I figured something was up. Don't worry, we'll take it from here. Okay, thanks. Don't mention it. After parting ways with Polly, I rejoined the others. Commander? Yeah? If the police are already on the case, do you think we could ask them, or maybe someone even higher up for help? That would be difficult. Information about D-Waves is classified, and I look up at the partition covered in spider webs. The outer rim beyond that wall technically isn't part of the Ark. What do you mean? There are people living in the outer rim too, aren't there? The central government only acts in interests of the Ark's citizens. And Ark citizens refers to those who live within the Ark. Wait, do you mean... Yes, the central government won't care in the slightest. If anything, they might even welcome it. Don't worry, I'll make it work. Alright. Oh my god, I forgot about Teddy. Jesus Christ. We're back! We've returned! We're back! Mona! Oh, it's so nice seeing Morgana. Hey, welcome back. How'd it go? The other side's very much the same. Oh, that's something I didn't miss. The fucking bear puns. You can barely see anything through all the webs. The second you move, you get all tangled up and your fur gets all sticky. That's right. Mita-chan even shot them with her gun, but they didn't budge a bit. Hey, you promised you'd keep that a secret. Oops, forgot, sorry. Well, that Polly girl's got a handle on the situation, so let's head back to the hideout for now. We've learned a few things, so I think it's time we had a meeting. About what? Well, for example, the time limit. Yes, there's always a time limit in Persona 5, so what's the time limit here? And on what basis? So she's a machine gunner? Medium? Ay. She looks so cute, dude. I like her. Yeah, I cannot wait to resume Persona this weekend. A short while later, he said something about a time limit. What do you mean? If what that guy said earlier is true, then in 2 weeks, the arc will be covered in webs. Somewhere beyond that partition, a tremendous force is gathering. Feels like D-waves. And we haven't a moment to lose. Not necessarily. He did say we have a time limit, but you can also think of it as extra time. Extra time. Think about how those webs behaved. Did they spread out or attack us? The webs didn't move at all. Indeed. From the moment the man disappeared until we returned, the webs did not spread at all. So instead of gradually spreading his power over the next 2 weeks, he'll unleash it all at once, 2 weeks from now. What if it's like a gauge? Once it fills up, he explodes and has to recharge before he can do it again. We certainly can't rule that out. I'll ask Polly to keep an eye on the partition. Good idea. And as for us, think back to the spider webs on the partition. If the webs aren't spreading for the time being, we should make the most of this opportunity. Alright, I'd like to find out whether this supposed grace period is actually real. The man said we had 2 weeks, but we can't exactly take him at his word. Phantom's words bring back memories of everything that happened with the man. He might actually be telling the truth after all. Or maybe even 2 weeks isn't enough. What makes you think that? That guy is all about putting on airs. Making himself seem more important than he really is just comes naturally to him. Not that I have any evidence to back it up. How are we supposed to have any solid evidence in a situation like this? At least we've got a lead. Indeed. It's better than nothing. If the ACPU keeps an eye on the wall, they'll let us know if anything happens. For now, let's do what we can. And if they contact us, we'll respond. How's that sound? Well, that sounds good to me. I think for a moment before pulling up a map on my tablet. Quincy, find us a way in. I tap the screen and switch to a different map layer. Elevator routes spread across the screen like a spiderweb. And some of them lead to the outer rim. Elevator routes. Yeah, I can do that. You sure it won't come back to bite us later? If it does, I'll take responsibility. There are probably things the map doesn't show, so make sure you check those as well. And we're good. How long do you think it'll take? Quincy stands up with a grin. Why don't you have a cup of coffee and relax for a bit? Man, she definitely works fast, I'll give her that. Oh, man. I wonder if this is going to be the last time we see that freaking guy. He keeps showing up in, certain events here and there, and it's like... hold on. So, let's see. It's... So, it's the 21st right now. That means hard mode, with the epilogue for part 2. Part 2 hard mode will release next week, starting the 26th. That means a new event will start September 2nd. Usually September is when they do the Bunny Girl event. So I wonder if it'll be the first event of September. Will be the Bunny Girl event, and we'll get a new Bunny Girl Nikke. Not necessarily like new, but new character with a Bunny Girl unit. And there's also outfits too, so it's like that should be pretty fun. I wonder if it'll be the first one in September, or if it'll be the one after. That night, we make our way to the outer rim through a passage Quincy found. Also, I wonder if Because what, the maid costume for Cinderella won the popularity contest? I wonder if that'll release during September. I don't think there's been any post on it yet, but we make our way to the outer rim through passages Quincy found. Where are we? We're in an elevator tunnel connected to the outer rim. More precisely, it's a maintenance tunnel, linking the elevators that run between the Ark's underground levels and the surface. Underground? Haven't you heard? The Ark lies not on the surface, but deep underground. Leo-chan did tell us, but I had no idea we were that far underground. Yeah, I still can't believe it. How this happened? Long ago, machines known as Raptors invaded our world. Humanity fought back desperately, but it wasn't enough. In the end, we had no choice but to build the Ark and take refuge within it. Raptors. I have a question. If the area inhabited by humans in this world is comparable to that of our own, then the original human population doesn't match the number of people the Ark could have accommodated. Are there people who never made it into the Ark? Maybe some are still hiding on the surface, or maybe there are other underground cities like the Ark. If he can travel between places like that, catching him won't be easy. Yeah, about that. No. The Ark is all that's left of humanity. What? That doesn't make any sense. Well, it's one of the reasons we Nikkes came onto the scene. Humanity was obviously trying to reclaim the surface, but human strength alone just wasn't enough. That's right, it's our job to defeat the Raptors and reclaim the surface. Oh, and I have to maintain law and order too. And I'm also a phantom thief. Man, you have a busy life, don't you, Miranda? Ganbatte, keep it up. Yep. Come to think of it, didn't you say last time that you were kind of like us, Aegis? Something about having a mission? That's correct. Protecting the people you care about and staying by their side. Those are the most important things. People you care about? Yes. Ooh, like a boyfriend? No, not in that sense. Really? He's someone precious to me. That's how I perceive him. Aw, don't be like that. Ooh. Quincy stops walking. We're here. This is it. The narrow passage leading to the outer rim is blocked by spiderwebs. But... Ooh, the webs here are way flimsier. I bet we can break through them. It's not just here. Most of the side has fewer webs in the partition area. Wonder why that is. Man said he controls his webs as though they were extensions of himself. It's possible his influence only extends as far as his consciousness can reach. If he really is gathering his strength, he may not be able to keep tabs on everything. What's that door over there? Mono points to a heavy-looking door that's firmly shut. Tried opening it, but I couldn't find the controls. Did you try breaking through? It's a grade 1 security door, so that's not happening. Getting through those webs would be easier. Mono touches the spiderwebs, blocking the path. Not just tough, they're sticky and slippery too. No way we're climbing up these. What's wrong? Is something bothering you? Mono scans the top of the wall and shakes his head. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Well, it's better than not being able to get in. Looks like we'll need to get our hands on some tools. Yeah. Everyone ready? Of course. Yeah, leave it to me. Fire! The Nikke's open fire as the personas unleash their attacks on the web. Frost spreads across the strands while flames consume them. Then razor-sharp gusts tear through the webs. And then... the backblast sends Teddy sprawling. What incredible firepower! What was that attack? There's no way all that power came from your arm. If your normal attacks are already this strong, what the heck will happen when you summon your persona? Aegis looks at me. I only utilized approximately 30% of my built-in firepower. Holy fuck, she's strong as hell. Please factor that into future tactical orders. Okay. Miranda points ahead. Commander, look over there. I turn around to see the spiderwebs rapidly regenerating. Get inside! Our footsteps thunder as we rush inside. Wait, don't leave me behind! The moment Teddy rolls in after us, the passage behind us is sealed off by spiderwebs. We have to do that again if we want to leave. Yeah, not having a reliable way out isn't ideal from a tactical standpoint. But I sweep my flashlight down the tunnel. There are spiderwebs here and there, but they don't look like they'll get in our way. We don't have a choice. Let's go. Indeed, we can't leave things as they are. And so we enter the outer rim. There are no spiderwebs here. Now, a single strand of spiderweb can be seen, as if outsiders were an illusion. You think he concentrated his power in the partition so it could serve as a sort of barrier? And now explain why it'd take him 2 weeks to gather his strength. I don't know how big the outer rim is, but maybe he isn't strong enough to cover the whole area in webs all at once. Makes sense. The outer rim's huge. It surrounds the entire arc, after all. He must have assumed we'd never be able to get in here. What an arrogant man. Actually, could be another reason. What the fuck is that noise? Huh? Oh, that's right, D-shadows. D-shadows come shambling out of the surrounding alleys. I guess since there are D-shadows inside, he didn't see any need to spin webs in here. With all these shadows roaming around, this place is practically a palace. The group prepares for battle. Did he sense we'd gotten in? It's possible. Commander, if a fight breaks out here, is there anyone nearby who could get caught in the crossfire? According to Quincy's report, there shouldn't be any civilians nearby. Alright, then I suppose we can do this the easy way. Queen summons her persona. Let's take out these D-shadows and clear the way. I'm worried about the people in the outer rim, too. Right, let's finish them off quick. Just like Phantom Thieves. Let's do this, Queen. God, man. Part of me wishes I could just restart, like, I know we haven't finished Persona 5, but part of me wishes, like, we could just restart, like, and I could restart and just have, like, no memory of it. Oh, it's been so fucking good. God. I don't know exactly how much longer we have, but it feels like a shame for it to end. God, I love Miranda. She's so fucking adorable and freaking... like, this is just a goofball. Enemy reinforcements at 2 o'clock. Reloading! Aegis! Annihilation complete. That firepower is as dependable as ever. Sure is. I think that was the last of them. I'm not sensing any more D-shadows nearby. Huh? I'm back! Quincy returns from scouting the area. Well, what'd you find? Same as always. What do you mean by same as always? Nobody's there. They all vanished without a trace. Something feels off about after entering the outer rim. Quincy said there weren't any civilians near the tunnel. But even after going deeper inside, we still haven't seen a single person. Do you suppose... Phantom looks at where the D-shadows lie defeated. The people of the outer rim were attacked by the D-shadows? There's no way to know right now. All we can do is keep moving forward. Okay. Anyway, I raise my head and look around. Quincy, how far have we come? Pretty far? Could you be more specific? Well, Quincy holds up a map, then points at empty area well off to the side. What the? We're far enough that, under normal circumstances, we'd already be deep beneath untouched ground outside the arc. Huh. We haven't been going in circles. We've been moving in almost a straight line. What if the terrain's changed, like it does in the dimensions? Teddy, do you think you can... Teddy? There's so many weird smells here. I can't tell what's what anymore. Even my bearings are all out of whack. I'm so dizzy. Feel kind of weird. I'm not as bad as this guy, but I don't feel so great either. I can't really smell anything, but I can tell something's off about the air. It only gets worse the farther we go in. Our encounters with these shadows are becoming more frequent too. They seem to be getting stronger as well. We've been able to handle them so far, but... let's fall back for now. We need to gather information to prepare. Yeah, let's do that. Teddy doesn't look so good either. Sorry for being such a bear den. You know what? Quit the bear puns and we'll be square. So if Teddy is basically like the mascot of Persona 4 and Morgana's like the mascot basically of Persona 5, I wonder if Persona 3 had like a mascot type character. Let's see. Persona 3 mascot. Character. Persona 3 shares its mascot role between two key characters. Aigis? Wait, Aigis is considered a mascot? What? And Koromaru, the loyal Shiba Inu. Oh, what? Hold on. Persona 3. Koromaru. Oh, it's... oh my god, what the fuck? This pupper... this is the other mascot? Hold on. This little guy? Look at him. What? He's so cute. Oh my god. The guy's on... is that a headset? Like... the hell? Dude, he looks like such a good puppy. I want to pet the dog. Spiderwebs are even thicker than before. We barely managed to force our way back the way we came and return to the Ark. Heckin' good pupper, that's what I'm saying, man. Looks so fluffy, soft and fluffy. Phew, that's close. If we kept going, we might have ended up trapped in there. Good call, Commander. Thanks. Just do my job. Well, things become clear. He wasn't bluffing when he said he could control his webs like extensions of himself. The webs along the route we had taken had already regenerated, which means he identified where we'd broken through and reinforced security there. He may have even dispatched those D-shadows after realizing we'd infiltrated the area. Still, it seems he has his limits. Had he the means, he'd have found a way to keep us trapped. Good thing we got out before it was too late. You okay, Teddy? Yukiko is examining Teddy, who is sprawled out on the ground. I think he's still unconscious. Hey, we're already back in the Ark. Try taking a few deep breaths. Mono walks up to Teddy and lightly pokes him on the head. Bear? Teddy springs to his feet. Ugh. I think I had a bad dream. What was it about? Oh, right. I dreamed a black cat was using my head as a scratching post. Who are you calling a black cat? They say dreaming about a black cat is an ill omen. You should be especially careful for the time being. Not an ill omen. Yeah, Mono's not a cat. That dream wasn't his fault. Yeah, I'm not a cat. Well, forget the dream. I feel pretty refreshed after that little bear nap. I'm full of energy again. My head's been all fuzzy ever since we went in there, but I feel great now. That's great. And I've got something to say. Go on. I think I can take you to where that guy is. Huh? Huh? You can do that in there? Not very sure. But I've got a good feeling about it. It felt just a little like the TV world. What do you mean? I can sniff people out. I just need some information about who I'm looking for. What do you need to know? Anything. His name, his age, and stuff like what's on his mind. I've seen his face before, so I'm good on that front. Look at Yukiko. Maybe hard to believe, but it's true. So you've got an ability like the Metaverse GPS. I'm jealous. At least we have a lead on what to do next. Indeed. Even without Teddy's ability, we may yet discover a solution by continuing our investigation into that man. That's right. Then I'll go to the library and look into it. Since he worked with someone from the central government, there should be records there as well. If you're looking up materials at the library, I think I could help. Can I come with you? No, I'm coming too. There's a villain in the central government? I'll go ask around. I get an uneasy feeling and I'm about to stop Miranda, but Aigis beats me to it. Wait, I just noticed. Her leg is up, right? She's... The bottom portion of her leg, she's just holding it up, right? Like it's, you know, like behind her. It's not like she just has a stub there, right? She's just missing half a leg. I just noticed that. Are there many Nikkes in the central government? Yeah, there are quite a few. I even know several myself. Then I'll go with her. My primary objective is still to gather information about that man, but... Like the members of Made For You, many different Nikkes work in the Ark while also serving in combat. I find that very interesting. I'd really like to speak with some of the Nikkes who work for the central government. Sure, I'll introduce you. Ooh, who are we gonna get? Private? Thank you, Miranda-san. Now I'll go talk to some of my underworld buddies. If that guy is from the Outer Rim, they're bound to know something. Then Mona and I will join you. Yeah, you stand out way too much in a library or a government building. And the underworld isn't exactly the safest place either. Even if they're your friends, it could still be dangerous for you to go alone. You're gonna be my bodyguard? Thanks. You're such a reliable kitty. I told you I'm not a cat. Still, I am pretty dependable. After all, I'm the fan of these Ace. Now that I think about it, you're rather easy to read. No. I suppose I should say you're rather easy to read for a cat. Oh god. Yeah. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a cat! Damn, even in another world, Morgana can't fucking get a break from people calling him a cat. Cat maxing. I'm about to give Morgana a freaking brain aneurysm or something. I like that they have the Persona 5 like health bars, like the hearts for health. It's pretty cool touch. All this like UI interface that looks like Persona 5 is so fucking cool. Oh. Need to buy more. A short while later, we finish our preparations and meet back at the hideout. Time to get going, but first, what's your plan, instructor? We're splitting up into 3 groups, but there's only one of you. Were you just planning to take it easy? Not exactly. We'll share our findings afterwards anyway, so choose whichever appeals to you, Monsieur. Everyone's already where they're most effective. Even so, I think the investigation will go more smoothly if you accompany one of us. Okay. Which group should I join? Ooh. I kind of want to go with Quincy, Queen, and Mona because it's Makoto and Morgana, but also like I feel like Miranda and Aigis could be funny because I mean it's fucking Miranda. Come on, let's be real for a moment. She's so fucking hilarious. I wonder if we could replay the scene. Maybe we'll replay the scene and go through each of them. You know, choose each one. For now, let's do this one. Let's go with our Persona 5 buds. Go with Quincy, Queen, and Mona. Quincy may be with them, but meeting people from the underworld is still risky. Hence, I decide to join them and watch their backs. We arrive in a back alley where the ground is covered in puddles. So the Ark has this sort of place too. It's not as bad as the Outer Rim, but people are pretty much the same wherever you go. Oh, hang on a sec. As Quincy walks forward, a hooded figure emerges from the alley's shadows. They hand her a small USB drive before disappearing. Jajan! They're already gone. That's rather anticlimactic. People here like to get things done fast. Tell them what you need, give them what they want, and you're good to go. Looks like we won't be getting much action as your bodyguards. Let's stop by Ado's on the way back. We can grab some dessert or something. Huh? Mona stops mid-turn. I follow suit and turn to look. In the direction we came from, there's a pair of black bunny ears poking out from behind a trash can. Ado? Oh my god, is she Secret Agent Ado right now? Is she in her bunny outfit? What the? Are those bunny ears? All of a sudden, they start twitching. Ado? Who's there? Oh my god, it is her! God, dude, her bunny outfit looks so fucking good. Huh? Wait, you're Ado-san, aren't you? What's with the outfit? Yo. Hello, master. What's going on? Well, I was worried about you, master, so I discreetly followed you to ensure your safety. Wait, aren't you a maid? That outfit's way too stylish to be a maid uniform. Is that a Phantom Thief outfit? No. A bunny girl outfit? Don't tell me. You've got a side job? Well, I simply got into the habit of dressing like this whenever I'm on a secret mission. Yeah, that's thanks to last year's bunny girl event. Yeah, holy moly. Yeah, that's an understatement. A secret mission? Yes, I do agent work from time to time. Wait, so what you said before was actually true? I'm surprised. Then again, after seeing how you move, I guess I shouldn't be that shouldn't be that surprising that you can keep up with us, but Queen looks at me. Believe it or not, it's true. Every now and then, I'd heard rumors about a bunny girl clumsily sneaking around the outpost. So it was you all along, Ado. Well, it looks like everything's been sorted, so I'll be off now. Ado fires a rope from the device on her wrist toward the side of a building. No, don't leave me! The rope doesn't catch on the wall and falls to the ground. Oh. It's simply that this is rather different from where I trained. You actually trained for this? You're the real deal. Mona approaches Ado and examines the device on her wrist and the rope. That's a pretty small gadget. I'm impressed you can get around with something like that. Well, you've got Mona's attention. It's like, ooh, Phantom Thievery. That's the only... Oops. Fucking bumped the mic. Jesus Christ, Gino. Our leader uses a wire to zip through the air sometimes, too. So how strong is that rope? Yes. It's made from an advanced material, so even if we hang from it in our combat bodies, it can withstand maximum tension without any problems. Combat bodies? Right, since you're Nikke, you can swap bodies. I bet a combat body weighs a ton. If it's that durable, I bet it's useful for all kinds of things. You won't Haven't have any other secret weapons, do you? I do have a few things, I suppose. Ayla does her best to cover herself while gauging my reaction. We're done here. Let's head back and talk there. Alright, I'd like to get changed first. Right, I know you're curious, Mona, but let's wait until we're back to talk about it. I'll go over the materials in the meantime. After returning to the cafe together, Ayla changes out of her outfit and regains her composure. She and Mona spend some time chatting. Before everyone gathers at the hideout later that evening. Great work, everyone. Anyone run into any trouble? Nope, and lots of fun. Good work, guys. Take a short break and show what we found. Is anyone else hungry? I can make something simple. Yuki-chan, you're exhausted from all that investigating. Don't push yourself too hard. It's for Baradin. No, I'm not that tired. I'm guessing she must be a bad cook or something. Have a good night, Hebers. Thank you for dropping by. Hope you sleep well. If anything, Phantom-san's been the one helping me this whole time, so I want to help everyone too. Well, if you don't mind. Of course not. Just give me a minute. I'll get everything ready. Oh, and Teddy, I'd love your help chopping the vegetables and stuff. Wait, hang on. Yuki-chan? Ah! Teddy gets dragged away by Yukiko. What's gotten into him? I think Yukiko said her family runs an inn. I bet she's a really good cook. Oh boy, she's probably just like Emma. I hope she'll serve us a huge platter of fresh sashimi. Honestly, Mona, but I'm looking forward to it just as much as you are. As we chat and look forward to Yukiko's cooking, we have no idea what the future has in store for us. Alright, so let's look at the other options of going with other people. Is it this one? Alright, this one. Let's go with Miranda and Aigis. Miranda has a habit of doing things beyond imagination. Ain't that the truth? So I doubt Aigis can handle her alone. To prevent any accidents, no. To at least clean up after them, I decided to go with them. We return to the Ark and make our way to the central government building. So this is where the central government's key agencies are located. That's right. I haven't been here in a while either. Yeah, same here. Really? I was under the impression that you were a soldier with the central government. Don't you have to report to duty every day? I do technically belong to the central government, but how do I put it? I'm in a special ops unit that usually operates independently, so I don't really have to come here very often. I see. Ooh. Miranda spots someone and runs over. Hello! Do you... And she comes running back. Commander, what's the name of the person who worked with that guy? Brian. Thank you. My leader told me before, but it totally slipped my mind. Your leader? After Miranda ran off again, I turned to look at Aigis. Only to find she has somehow struck up a conversation with a familiar face. Ah, Eula. You looking for someone suspicious? Some suspicious guy in the central government? How am I supposed to identify him just from that? Fair point. At the very least, go find out his name. Hold it. I don't think I've seen you before. Huh? Eula's gaze lands on me. What's this? Newbie. She with you? Yeah. Yo. How are you? I've been better. Eula rubs her eyes. What happened? There's a whole Outer Rim lockdown. And then that massive corruption scandal they uncovered recently. The supervision department's been turned upside down, and now we're dealing with the fallout too. Miranda comes running back to us yet again. Is that guy's name Brian? The hell? How'd you know that? God, I love Miranda. She's such a goofball. She's a goober. Nikki's pants are missing crucial parts. Nah, what are you talking about? That's exactly how pants should be. If you're asking me, that's the correct way to wear pants. More people should wear them like that. That's how they're supposed to be worn. We're investigating him too. Well, not him exactly, but the guy he made a deal with. My leader already told me, but I forgot. So the commander reminded me. Your leader? That's right. He's head of the supervision department. Huh? What would that person even tell you? Because I asked. Huh? I asked him to tell me more, but he said he couldn't. Oh. Her words remind me of the unbelievable fact that Miranda is actually an inspector from the supervision department, secretly assigned to the police station. Wow, I think we learned that a long ass time ago, but holy fuck, I guess I just forgot about that. Well, as unbelievable as that sounds, great point, yeah. Is your leader Nikke too? Negative, he's a human. Oh, and officially, I'm listed as human too. Why is that? Because it's a secret that I'm a Nikke. Is it alright for me to know? Yes, we're friends now, so it's okay. It's a great honor to become friends with you. The honor is mine. I don't mind, but are you close with those people as well? They may have overheard us. Aegis points to a small group of people nearby, whispering among themselves as they stare at us. Oh no, this is bad. I'm gonna lose my mind if I have to keep listening to this. You do something about it. Okay. So you're with the supervision department, Miranda. Yes? Can you get in touch with your leader? Yes, he said I could call anytime. Then call him. Tell him I sent you. And tell him to hand over what I asked for. Oh, and tell him he'd better do it before I have to come and get it myself. Once that's done, I'll send you the files on Brian. Roger that. Mission complete. Is it okay to talk to the supervision department that way? This never would have happened if they handled it properly. Okay. To my surprise, Eula receives a call from the supervision department almost immediately and hands us the documents on Brian. Since everything wraps up so easily, I made the foolish decision to give Aegis a tour of the government building. After Miranda drags Aegis off, I lose track of them and spend the rest of the time running around, apologizing for them and cleaning up after them. Oh boy. Before everyone gathers at the hideout later that evening. Okay. We've seen the rest of this. Now we just gotta do the other. Alright. Phantom, Yukiko, and Teddy. Don't know exactly how Teddy's ability works, but the most effective way to find out what kind of person the man is would be to investigate his background and personal records. I'll help with your research. After all, I probably know more about him than anyone else. Very well, let's be on our way then. Alright, who are we going to run into in the library? We've run into someone everywhere. Oh, this library is huge. It's the largest in the Ark. It also happens to be where I work. You work here? Are you a librarian? That's correct. What? You mean being a phantom thief wasn't your day job? This may sound rather strange, but I too am a phantom thief. You're also a phantom thief? A phantom thief telling phantom tales. Yuki-chan. Yukiko is doubled over with laughter. It's completely unlike her. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. But that's beside the point. I had no idea Phantom was a librarian. I'm surprised. Yeah, that's definitely true. I see. This way, please. Phantom guides us into the reading room. This is where we keep the records of everyone who has served in the central government. The information isn't especially detailed, but it should suffice as a starting point. Monsieur, do you remember the name of the central government official who worked with that man? Brian's the one backing you, isn't he? I work in the department next door, so I've heard a few things. Your friend is scheduled for an audit next week. Huh? There's a limit to how much you can rip people off. Oh, this is during that last event with him. You've all gone way too far. I think it was Brian. One moment, please. Phantom pulls out a book and flips through it. Here he is. So he's with the finance department. Do you happen to know that man's name as well? I don't know. Oh, I think he owned a company called the Sustainable Future Planning Support Office or something like that. That's a strange name. Yeah, I remembered it because it was unusual. With a clue like that, we should be able to find him in no time. It even details this Brian fellow's line of work. Then Teddy and I will look into that. Very well, then Monsieur and I shall investigate Sustainable Future. We shall investigate that company. Sure. Short while later, as we're going through the research materials, Teddy walks over to me. You wouldn't happen to have any magazines around here, do you? I think so. Teddy takes it.
I just wanna be part of your family. Will you hold my cat and not let go? Like a real song on the radio. Will you hold my cat and not let go?
Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Hex. I'm a necromancer VTuber. We do a variety of things on here on this channel, but every Friday is Nikke Friday. We play Nikke. You always have new events and all this and that. And this is part 2 of the Persona collab. They are having a collab with Persona, so we have characters from Persona 3, Persona 4, and Persona 5. We have Aigis from Persona 3, Teddy and Yukiko from Persona 4, and Makoto and Morgana from Persona 5 showing up in this collab event. How was Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel? How today's or this week's Yu-Gi-Oh! Go? Banner Raiders need to raid and dip. Obviously, feel free to. You're not obligated to stick around. I realize people have busy lives, and it's also getting pretty late here in the States. If you need to sleep, go get some sleep. If you have other things to do, obviously, feel free to. Yeah, welcome in. I hope the stream was good. Teddy takes a step closer and lowers his voice. Not just any magazines. Do you have any secret stuff? Oh my god, does he like to look at dirty magazines? Dirty Magazine Day. Is that what that was from Billy Madison? Dirty Magazine Day. Pretty good. Hell yeah. Still running the same type of deck? I discreetly glance over at Phantom and Yukiko. Fortunately, they seem absorbed in their research. Of course. Ooh, I knew you'd know for sure. For sure. Just follow me quietly. Got it. Wait, are there actually like... No, it's Nudie Magazine, not Dirty Magazine. Wait, do we have those type of magazines here? In the library of all places? Teddy and I quietly make our way deeper into the reading room. And there it is. Here. This is the treasure trove I stumbled upon last time. In the fashion magazine corner of the reading room. Every issue of this prestigious magazine, with decades of history behind it, can be found here. Ooh, this is truly a treasure trove beyond my wildest dreams. Oh, I'm in absolute bliss. I smile as I watch Teddy pore over a magazine. It's been a while since we came all the way here, so I think I'll take a little break too. Oh no, they're gonna fucking find us looking at nudie magazines. Huh? The magazine I pick up happens to be a men's fitness magazine. Inside, a muscular male model is passionately raving about his muscles. Did Phantom put this away in the wrong place? Footsteps approach. Oh no! Oh! I'm so surprised by the unexpected magazine that I failed to notice. Commander, I found something about that man. Yukiko's gaze falls on the magazine in my hands. Muscly man? Commander, I really don't think you'll find the information we're looking for there. I wasn't slacking off. I can't really blame you. I stopped to read an interesting book myself earlier. But I don't slack off too much, okay, Commander? But don't slack off too much, okay? Look at those bulging muscles. I'm so jealous. This isn't helping. I return to the reference section so nobody thinks I'm slacking off. There's a bit of a commotion, but before long, we gathered enough information about the man and returned to our hideout. Before everyone gathers. Okay, so now we're back here. Okay, so we've done all the different, like, routes thing. Okay, so now we can move forward. Hold on, I need to buy more amount of things to continue. Hold on, I need more. Unbearable. Not even horrible begins to describe the dinner we just had. Oh god, so she is a bad cook. Just like Emma. Oh no, she is just like Emma. Just like Emma, Yukiko seems completely unaware of it herself. So neither I nor the others can bring ourselves to point it out. It's just take it for the team, man. Just scarf it down and it'll make her feel better. Sometime later, we spread the documents we'd gathered across the table and sit in a circle. I noticed this the first time I looked through these files too. This person is impressive in all the wrong ways. Yeah. Queen skims through the documents. His name is Alden? He's from the Outer Rim, though I suppose it's more accurate to say he clawed his way up from there. He quickly built up his influence among the region's competing factions. He's extremely cautious. That's why it was so hard to catch him the first time. His influence had grown so great that rival groups in the Outer Rim began to see him as a threat. So he promptly relocated his operations to the Ark. Under normal circumstances, that would have been impossible. It wouldn't have been possible without this man named Brian. Yeah, this guy's a real piece of work too. Makes you wonder how he ever climbed that high. What do you think, Teddy? Is that enough? This should do it. Thanks for gathering all that information, everyone. I'll sniff out his scent right away. I exchanged glances with the others. There's no time to lose. Let's go. We make a few quick preparations and head back to the Outer Rim. However, there's spiderwebs on the inside too. They're not too thick, but they're enough to get in our way. On top of that, more D shadows. And more D shadows than before. Yes, their movements appear to be more cautious than before. Could they be focusing more on defense? They're clearly trying to protect something. Coon. I can smell it. It's up ahead. Teddy points somewhere beyond the D shadows. It's right back there. Should take barely 30 minutes. If we force our way through, we might be able to break through. But with no way of knowing what's beyond, we can't take that chance. Our destination is set, and we've mapped out a route, but I don't think we can win if we charge in without a plan. Let's make sure we're fully prepared before we take this on. Yeah, even with our strength and the commanders on our side, this won't be easy. Still, we've confirmed that his power is not limitless. I'm glad our investigation has proven worthwhile. And considering how much strength he's had to expend on defense... Typo. It would hardly be surprising if it takes longer to reach our target. Besides, we've really worn ourselves out today. Man, it's been such a long day. Okay, let's head back. It feels like we're in like a palace. Like we're going to steal the treasure. I like it. Like, oh, we hit another barrier. Time to return to the real world and we'll come back the next day. Yeah, Yeah, she caught us looking.
負けないよ
Caught in 4K. Well, at least she didn't seem to get the wrong idea by it, you
リロ
know?
ードするね援護要請リロード中よ
At least, that was my worries. Like, oh, no, oh no, God, like, she's gonna get the wrong idea. Nope. It's all good, we're safe.
今の感覚を忘れないようにね
The next day, we need an infiltration tool. An infiltration tool? Yeah, something like the tools Ado was using. Tools like that exist, and they can be made, right? Things that let you move quickly without being seen, retreat safely, or disrupt the enemy to give us the upper hand. I can make them, so just bring me the materials. They'll definitely come in handy in an emergency. That's true. I mull it over for a moment before pulling out my phone to call Shifty. Yes, Commander? Hey, are you busy? I'm free, what's up? I need some equipment. What? Aren't you on break right now? Yeah, but a special mission just came up. Can you handle it right away? I don't need a lot of supplies. Of course, just send me a list, and I'll forward it to Suyen. A little while later, the supply boxes bearing the Missilis logo arrive in front of the dormitory. I ordered plenty, so take as much as you need. Something about the look on Morgana's face tells me that it's way more than he planned. Let me open one. The box Teddy opens is full of smoke bombs and flash grenades. I don't think of it, I don't know if these will even work on D-Shadows. Aren't these expensive? They're all very high quality. Don't worry, I didn't pay for them. Then military just issued them to you? Yeah, something like that. We open the other boxes. They're full of familiar equipment. These supplies are pretty impressive. They may not all be top of the line, but you won't find anything more reliable. They're built to keep working, no matter how harsh the conditions get. You'll pull out a rope that was recently issued after passing the latest procurement standards. Take this rope, for example. It's made from a new material that can support the weight of a fully equipped Nikke, and it's designed for all sorts of uses. Sorry, I guess I got a little carried away. No, it's not that. It just made me realize all over again that you really are a soldier. Yes, it seems I've come to see a different side of you. I am also surprised that you know so much about something I'm clueless about. Yeah, you're very cool. Well, I've used it so much that I've gotten kind of attached to it. Anyway, have a look. If there's anything else you need, just let me know. You got anything to eat in there? Here, have some rations. This looks like the bare necessities. Simple, but packed with exactly the nutrients you need. Doesn't look very tasty, though. It's actually not that bad. Queen, who'd been looking through the boxes beside me, suddenly freezes. Is this? Oh, remember when you asked if you could use a gun? So I got that for you. This gun is for me? Thank you. I made a few special modifications. It's still about the size of a revolver, but its firepower and accuracy are on par with a good rifle. Sorry, I'll stop there. Anyway, it'll make a great backup weapon. Thank you for the detailed explanation. And now I know who to ask if I ever have any questions about guns. Yeah. Whoa. You have slingshots too? Those are no ordinary slingshots. I got something for Yukiko too. Here you go. It's huge. In the words of Michael Scott, that's what she said. Wait, hold on. I used to have a redeem for that. Hold on. I think it's still, it's not active as a redeem, but I think there's a... I think it's still, I might mix it up. Oh, did I get rid of it? Oh no, here it is. There we go. It's a machine gun. A machine gun? You mean those things in movies that go rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat and fire bullets really, really fast? Yep, it's made from lightweight material, so it shouldn't be too heavy. Thanks, Commander. I'll do my best to get the hang of it. To be honest, after coming to this world and seeing the Nikke's fight, I couldn't help thinking they looked really cool. But now, if I learn from you and everyone else, I can do it too, right? Alright, I'm gonna turn those D shadows into Swiss cheese. Alright, I'm glad you like it so much. Well, it's not every day you get to shoot a gun, so I get why everyone's so pumped. That's right. Huh? But Nao-chan... Wait, what? I walk over to Aigis, who's looking through another box. As for Aigis... I'm fine. It's been proven that my weapons are effective against the D-shadows. M249? What? M249. Wait, who has the M249? Where'd that come up? One of them doesn't use it, right? What is this? Is this a machine gun? Like, I know they said Yukiko's is like a machine gun, but I don't know if there's like a... Because it's like comes out of her fan or something, right? Oh, wait, is that what they mentioned? I guess it didn't mention it's a specific gun, but I guess it's just like a machine gun. Gotcha. Yeah, I figured as much. Are you sure it's okay to give us these so easily? Queen and I are one thing, but Yukiko and Teddy aren't used to guns. Didn't you say they were dangerous before? I mean, I'm glad you're letting us use them, but... I want to believe that this weapon they gave Yukiko? Got it. Gotcha. Well, these are unusual circumstances. And of course, I'm not just giving them to you. And what's the catch? You'll need to train. Training arc. I haven't trained him how to shoot guns. I have no idea what they would actually like use. They said Makoto's was like a rifle, but honestly, her in-game unit, her revolver is like a shotgun. Yukiko's is like a machine gun in-game, but it's, you know, it's like a freaking feather fan thing, whatever she uses, rather than some specific actual gun. I mean, Aigis is Aigis. Once again, we all sit down in a circle. Besides the equipment, there's one other thing you need. What is it? It's basic tactical training. Basic tactical training? Yeah, I'll teach you how to use the gun, along with some basic military tactics and combat know-how. I have a feeling the battles ahead are only going to get more intense. Good idea. We'll be fine, but you're the one who has to give the orders. Yeah, I got a pretty good idea of how Persona users fight after watching you guys. But if we're going to fight as a team, you need to understand how we do things too. That's true. We don't really know the formations you use. Once we do, it'll be much easier for us to work together. Exactly. So, we'll be starting with the theory. With the theory? No. If we're learning how to shoot, there will be hands-on training too. Will you be the one teaching us, Commander? I could, but I asked the right people to help us out. Let's go back to the outpost. Ooh, who do we ask? Who do we ask? Oh, boy! Team Absolute. My, aren't you all adorable? Hi. So this is what you mean by urgent. Junior blockhead, you called me all the way out here just to train civilians? Anyway, let me introduce everyone. Look at the introductions. This is Unpa. She's the best instructor I know. Did you hear that? I hope you'll trust them and train hard. Unpa, that's good. It means we can help the commander. Sorry. The best instructor, huh? Well, if the commander thinks that highly of her, I guess she's the real deal. I'd say it's half true and also half just to get her to help. You say, you know, how we said that. But we'll learn all kinds of specialized techniques. but I don't know anything about the military. I'm sure she is. I don't know much about this kind of thing, but all three of them look like professionals. The equipment and weapons are pretty different from what I'm used to, so I'm sure there's a lot I can learn and do my best. I'll commit your tactics to memory as well, and look forward to learning from you, finest instructor. Can't wait to train with you, Teach. Wow, you're all so pretty. You make my heart skip a beat. Teddy, calm the fuck down. Teddy, I'm sorry. That's enough chatter. Let's get started. We'll warm up first. Unfa takes the lead, guiding the group. And I better come up with a plan. Footsteps approach. What are you doing? Get over here. Huh? Me? Yeah, you, junior blockhead. Why me? Because you could use a training. Eh? Unfa's expression steadily grows icier. Come on, I'm the commander. I finished basic tactical training ages ago. Seriously? Unfa silently gestures with her chin toward the group warming up. Okay. Have fun, instructor. Good luck. Best of luck. In the meantime, we, the Thieves of Justice, shall take a moment to... That includes all of you. Recharge. Form 2 lines. Move. Oh, come on. That's not fair. Training? I'll give it everything I've got. Well, at least someone's motivated. Together with the Thieves of Justice, who are still in denial, I trudge over to the to join the group as Emma and Vessi teach them how to warm up. What's with the 2 lines? Well, we're supposed to line up side by side in 2 lines. Begin. Yes, ma'am. Looks like your body still remembers, junior blockhead. Ah, if the instructor's already doing it, we can't exactly weasel out now, can we? Training starts in 1 hour. Go warm up with Emma and Vessi. Also, all Nikkes switch back to your normal bodies before reporting in. Roger that. You've got to be kidding me. Short while later, allow me to introduce myself again. I am Unfa, and I'll be overseeing your basic tactical training. I already heard the general situation from Let me rephrase that. I heard it from the commander standing beside you. Just because you're not Nikke doesn't mean I'll go easy on you. Commander? Is Unfa-san a really scary instructor? Being the best instructor means being incredibly strict and intimidating. I see. No talking during training. Understood. It won't happen again. Right, sorry. Today we'll begin with physical training and close order drills. Tomorrow is marksmanship training. The day after that is tactical training. Keep that in mind. Roger that! Unfa fixes the group with a cold glare. Roger that! Queen's the first to catch on, and the others follow suit. She's really intimidating. She seems like a very strict instructor, but if the commander says she's the best, then I'm sure she knows what she's doing. You also need to learn how Nikkes fight and how to use the weapons we borrowed. Let's do our best. Training is beneficial for improving our coordination. It is necessary if we are to defeat that man in the D-Shadows and ensure our safe return. I agree with Queen's son's opinion. I like the enthusiasm, but there's no talking during training. Don't let it happen again. Understood. Forgive me, I will refrain from chit-chat. I have made a note of that. Unfa looks at Emma and Vessi. He's had them do a quick warm-up. Yeah, just some stretching. Good. Let's work you a bit first. Before the real training begins, do jumping jacks. 20 reps. How many? 20! The others exchange uncertain glances instead of repeating the order. I can't really blame them. They're not soldiers after all. I lower my voice and whisper, "You're supposed to repeat her orders back." 30 reps. How many? 30. 30. I can't hear you. 50 reps. How many? 50. 30 jumping jacks. Don't call out the last count. Begin. Follow my lead. Nice and slow, okay? We don't want anyone getting hurt. We begin doing jumping jacks on Emma's count. 1, 2, 3. 27. As we're nearing the end. I can't hear you. Is that all you've got? 28. I clear my mind. Louder. 29. The moment I left it to Unfa. 30. I knew it'd end up like this. Another 30. Begin. You have to focus. She's intentionally putting pressure on you as the end nears. I'm so tired. Let's see Emma do some jumping jacks. Oh, Lord. Alright, one more time. You can do it. And it's only after doing nearly 200 What? God damn. Unfa trying to kill us? Like, dude. And it's only after doing nearly 200 jumping jacks that we're finally allowed to move on to the next drill. You're joking. Holy fuck, she's a very strict instructor. Jacket button doesn't stand a chance. There's a lot of things in the outfit that don't really that are kind of holding on. $200 jumping jacks. Just for starters, dude. Fuck. Jesus. We're nearing the end already. How are we gonna... This seems like a lot to do. At long last, it's break time. We finally get to rest. It was 1,000 times harder than PE. She really is an excellent instructor. I learned a great deal from her, though I am exhausted. Yukiko and Queen slumped to the ground, watching the Nikkes continue their extra training. Still, it looks like she went a little easy on us. Yeah, Aiki seems to be keeping up just fine. Aren't you getting tired, Commander? I'm not tired. Right. I'm not tired either. I can still keep going. You're all covered in dirt. Still, this training really is effective. Maybe I'll recommend it to everyone when we get back to our world. Great job, everyone. We brought you something to drink and some snacks. They hand out snacks during breaks now? Things really have changed. What was it like when you went through training, Commander? Back in my day... I better stop there before this starts getting weird. You sound like such an old man. You don't normally hand these out, but Unfa told me to make sure you got one. Is she secretly a tsundere? Oh man, she's on to Unfa's secret. You could say that. She may seem strict, but she pays close attention to each and every one of you. You take a cookie out of the basket. That's what makes her such an excellent instructor. I see. She certainly seems to be an excellent instructor. I don't know. That look in her eyes was terrifying. I can't bear it. I baked those cookies myself. Enjoy. No! Huh? Wait, everyone get away from the... Wow, really? Do you like to cook, Emma-san? Yeah, I love it. Oh god. Oh no, these two together? Dude, what if they end up cooking together? Uh-oh. We could be in some serious trouble, dude. I make all the meals for my squad. I see. Actually, I made dinner for everyone last night. Wait. Hear me out. I'm gonna gobble up every last cookie. Hey, save some for the rest of us. Well, it's too late. He really didn't leave us any. Don't worry, there's plenty more. I'll bring you some during your next break. Commander, you can have Emma-chan's cookies anytime, right? So this time, let me have them. Yeah. Get some rest, Teddy. Just then, the Thieves of Justice and Aigis come over after wrapping up their extra training. You all did great. You must be exhausted. Thud. Ugh. Teddy? What's wrong? It's starting to settle in, I laid Teddy, who'd collapsed after ingesting a large amount of poison, in the shade before heading back. Yeah, he'll be fine. It was highly productive. I acquired detailed data on Nikke training. Man, I'm exhausted. But you kept up with that training, no problem, Aigis. You're really tough. Yes, I was created as an anti-shadow weapon. I'm a bit different from you Nikkes, but I'm equipped with durable armor and ample firepower. You're right, you can tell this world is different from ours just by looking at the tools people use. Technology really has come a long way. Take the Arc Sky, for example. If you hadn't told me it was artificial, I never would have guessed. I had no idea we were underground until you pointed it out either. It's just one surprise after another. Your technology is certainly impressive. Nikke's, in particular, flexible bodies capable of wielding such high output weaponry. Even so, you're no different from the humans I know, not only in appearance, but in the way you speak and behave as well. Indeed, we were created out of necessity, but we were once human. As I mentioned before, we're bound by all manner of restrictions, one of which is that we must remain as human as possible. Since you're originally human, I believe it is reasonable to conclude that you possess human emotions and a heart. I guess you could say... I guess you could think of it that way. I think so too. What matters is how you see yourself. Even if your body's a machine, if you believe you're human, then your heart becomes human too. That's correct. Phantom looks over the group. Humans, Nikkes, humanoid weapons, bears, and, well, what am I going to call you if not a cat? Of course I'm human. I just happen to look a little different from Queen and the Commander. That's all. I see. You have your own idea of what makes someone human. In that case, Mona's human too. Well, thanks. Yay, look at that! Hell yeah, someone's acknowledging Mona. That's as it should be. We're all doing our utmost to defeat the villains. Because it's the right thing to do. It's a truly fitting way for Phantom Thieves to conduct themselves. Is it okay that I'm not a Phantom Thief? That's a good point. Mona and I are Phantom Thieves ourselves, but it's a little different from the kind of Phantom Thief you're talking about. Ooh, is that so? Could you explain how it's different? What we steal are corrupted hearts. We take them from adults consumed by distorted desires. In other words, bad people. So you steal hearts. How very romantic. And I suppose you're the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? Wow. That's actually spot on. Huh? Is something the matter? I didn't think you'd figure it out so quickly. Just as you said, we're the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. Is that so? That's quite a romantic name for a band of Phantom Thieves. She knows! She's not unbelievably, she's kind of perceptive sometimes with some stuff. It's kind of funny. You call yourselves the Thieves of Justice, right? Indeed, it is our duty to uphold justice in the way of a phantom thief. Isn't that right, Yukiko? Huh? Me? Though you hail from a different crew, Queen and Mona are already Phantom Thieves. You, Teddy, and Aigis have likewise grown into admirable Phantom Thieves who share our ideals. In other words, you're no ordinary people. If you are willing, I would be honored to welcome you into the Thieves of Justice. We've got more members now. Not so fast. They haven't said they'll join us yet. Woohoo! I did it! I'm a Phantom Thief now! Wait, Teddy? Let's give it our best as members of the Phantom Thieves of Justice. We'll beat the bad guys and make our way back to our teachers. Beat the bad guys? I belong to C's. However, I agree with your way of thinking, Phantom-san. Therefore, while I am in this world, I believe it is logical for me to join the Thieves of Justice. That's kind of you to say. Me too. I'll join too. Let's do our best together. Understood. I'll work with you as a Phantom Thief until I return to my own world. Me too. This is great. Very well. Then until you return to your own world, we shall be the Thieves of Judgment. Huh? Am I supposed to referee? Am I supposed to referee or something? No. It's not like we're suddenly holding a sporting event. When Phantom says judgment, she doesn't mean a referee. Oh, I get it. We're passing judgment on the bad guys, right? Indeed. We're not merely on the side of justice. It's time to pass judgment on those who seek to harm the Ark. Phantom springs to her feet. And she slumps back to the ground. My apologies. My legs have given out after that grueling training. I guess that's to be expected. The training was really tough. Here, take my hand. Looks like the training's about to start again. Yukiko and Queen stand up and help Phantom to her feet. Hmm? You're so heavy. There's no need to worry. Combat bodies are naturally quite heavy. Uh-oh. Had I come into my normal body as instructed, that could have ended very badly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you just openly defied the instructor! Right in front of her! Oh dear. No wonder it looks so easy for you. Unfa? What? Don't kill her. I'll try. Short while later, we finally make it through the first day of training. As I collapse to the ground to catch my breath, Info walks over. Their basic stamina isn't bad, considering they're not Nikke's. I guess he's keeping up well, since she isn't human. If we stick to the training schedule, they'll at least be able to hold their own. The rest is up to you, Commander. Okay, thanks. Great work out there. I'm counting you tomorrow and the day after, too. Unfa averts her gaze slightly. You did well, too. Tsundere! Oh, she's so fucking cute. Miranda! Oh, I love Miranda. I like her Phantom Thief outfit. It's so like fitting for her. She looks so good in it. I'm not convinced things are gonna wrap up in 2 freaking more stages. 2 days later, we finished our 3rd day of tactical training and regroup at the hideout that evening. Good work, guys. Nice work. Today wasn't too bad, huh? Yeah, it was... I don't know if fun is the right word, but it was really fascinating. I think we'll work even better together now. I think so too. Just give me a call whenever you need me. I'll handle the navigation and backup. Yeah, by the end of the training, it really felt like everything was clicking. Boy, that simulation room training. It all felt so real. Yes, it's an excellent program, clearly designed with real combat in mind. I believe that training there will instill a wide variety of tactics applicable to real combat. So, how'd you like shooting? You're actually a pretty good shot, Queen. Like I mentioned before, I've been using a model gun for quite some time. Even so, a real gun is completely different, from the weight and feel to the recoil. I understand now why you were worried before. I'll make sure I never forget what you taught me whenever I use this gun. The door opens with a click. Miranda and Phantom return to the group, but... Oh, I was wondering when she would change into her new outfit. You're a Phantom Thief? I am no ordinary Phantom Thief. I am the Saint Thief who passes judgment on the wicked. Banchan, there's something behind you. Kind of looks like a persona, but I think it's something different. Haha, Of course not. I can't wield a persona. Still, seeing you summon your personas into battle left quite an impression on me. So I used hologram technology to recreate something similar. A hologram? That's amazing. It looks just like Sakio when I summon her. The Arc Sky too. There are really so many amazing technologies here. Oh, you scared me. It's so convincing that for a sec, I thought you'd awaken to persona like the rest of us. We all awaken to our persona under different circumstances. Just because you're a Nikke doesn't mean you can't awaken one too. After all, Aegis is a persona user as well. That's correct. A human body isn't strictly necessary. One of my companions is actually a dog who... What? You mean Koromaru can summon a persona? Excuse me? What the fuck? That doggy that we saw earlier can summon a persona? Thank you for your kind words. If I ever awaken a persona, you'll be the first to know. But enough about my attire. The Phantom Thief is judged by deeds, not words. Phantom glances back at Miranda, who's fidgeting behind her. Besides, it seems Miranda has something prepared for you all. What is it? I'm afraid I'm not sure. Miranda? Yes, Commander? I think you can tell us now. Roger that. Miranda approaches the group that's sitting in a circle. Everyone, what do you think about sending a calling card? I brought some. Miranda waves several sample cards at us. Calling card? Is it because we're Phantom Thieves? That's right. We're Phantom Thieves, so we have to send a calling card. That's how the Thieves of Justice have always done things. That's true. Do the Phantom Thieves of Hearts send calling cards too? Of course, no Phantom Thief is complete without a calling card. It's a good idea, but how are we supposed to send it? That's... well, if I'd known this was coming, I would have prepared one ahead of time and left it in the Outer Rim the last time we were there. I have a question. I've concluded that giving advance notice before infiltrating a location increases the target's security level. Why do you do it anyway? Because it's part of the thrill. Ho ho, you know your stuff, Mona. As Aigi said, it certainly isn't the most logical approach, but if you send a calling card, put your target on high alert, and still steal their treasure in spectacular fashion, that's the beauty of being a Phantom Thief right there. Things are getting very heated. The beauty of being a Phantom Thief. Data updated. If we get the whole beauty thing, there's no harm in making a calling card, right? We'll just bring it with us. Toss it right in front of him, then kick his butt. Wouldn't that defeat the whole purpose of a calling card? So what? It's all part of the fun. That's definitely not what I was expecting. But I like it. It's so us, marching right in and delivering judgment fair and square. Then I'll make a calling card right away. Me too, I want to help. Okay, it'll be even more fun together. And how about I draft the message? May I take a look as well? I'd like to save the calling cards format to my database. So you guys actually handwrite your calling cards? Sometimes we print them. It makes spell checking much easier. Oh god, that's right. In that case, do you deliver yours some other way? We deliver our calling cards in a way that ensures the target receives them personally. Now that's a romantic way of doing things. Looks like that's going to be the Thieves of Judgment's calling card. And let's make one for the Phantom Thieves of Hearts too. So, Queen, want to do our usual thing? That could work. Let's steal that man's twisted heart. Several days after both Phantom Thief crews finished preparing their calling cards, we returned to the passage leading to the Outer Rim. There are way more spiderwebs than there were last time. Spiderwebs here appear to be just as thick as the ones on the partition. Really? Did we come all the way out here for nothing? Of course not. Mona pulls out a small, familiar-looking device. Is that Adel's grappling gun? That's right, though it's not exactly the same. Remember those supplies you gave us? They're packed with useful stuff. I picked out what I needed and modified it. This is an infiltration tool. Sharp, sturdy harpoon-like tip hangs from the end of the wire connected to the device. This wire is so strong. It was totally worth upgrading. You just do this. Mona fires a wire into the spider webs, covering even the ceiling. Penetration confirmed. Phrasing. It should be strong enough to support the Nikke's weight. No, it'll take too long for everyone to climb up. Just give me a sec. Where's my... There we go. Mona climbs the wire and disappears through a tiny gap in the ceiling. Shortly after... Ah. Wow. Oh. Looks like he uses infiltration tool to open the security door from the inside. With a heavy rumble, the security door from earlier begins to slowly open. Well, pretty impressive, huh? Behind it stands Mona, arms crossed and wearing a supremely self-assured grin. Nice work. I knew I could count on you, Mona. Spotted that hole earlier, one lockpick and we're in. Great, thanks, Mona. I inspected my equipment and turned to the group. Let's go. We've got the wicked to judge and the ark to save. Okay, I guess things will wrap up. It just... The way things are going didn't seem like it was going to wrap up with this. Granted, we still have the epilogue after this bit. It almost made me think like, oh, there's going to be a part 3. Which has never been the case ever. Oh, fuck. The next one's the last one. Ooh. We haven't really gotten any art scenes this one. This is like the first art scene of part 2. Part 1 is pretty filled with a lot of art scenes, but part 2's been kind of dry. Get down! Queen hastily ducks. Queen's blue glowing fist slams into the face of the D-Shadow lunging at us from behind. Huh! Staggers. More are coming from behind. Take them head on. Got it. Copy that. Aigis, buy Yukiko some time. Understood. The D-Shadows pouring in from behind break formation. Persona! Into their midst, Yukiko's persona unleashes a massive swirling blaze. They just don't give up. I'll finish them off. The few D-Shadows still staggering toward them are swiftly gunned down by Mona and Queen. All clear. Check your gear and regroup. Everything seems to be going smoothly so far. Yeah, that training really paid off. Training certainly played its part, but I believe it's also because our hearts become one beneath the banner of the Phantom Thieves. Right. Right. That's right. Just like Phantom-san said, it really feels like we're all united. Yeah, so how'd you like my backup? It was super helpful. You would have been in trouble without it. Mona, what is it? I had a feeling before, but now I'm sure. There's something strange about this place. Affirmative. The Outer Rim isn't usually like this. Well, I don't know what this place is normally like, but it feels kind of like a palace, or the metaverse we know. Still, something's a little off. It feels a lot like the TV world to me too, but something's very off. I also detected similarities to Tartarus. Like the two of you, I have the strange feeling that something isn't quite the same. This place feels a lot like the metaverse we know, but it's clearly not the same. One thing they all have in common is that shadows appear. Well, D-shadows in this case. It's like our metaverses, but somehow different. And it might be connected to the D-shadows. Place is certainly strange. I can sense it even more strongly than I did last time. We should proceed with caution. Yeah, looks like we got more company. While we regroup, the D-Shadows swarm us. The battle rages on. We cover each other and push forward without taking any damage. Then... Is that a cocoon? Following Teddy's nose, we reach the deepest part of the area. There, an enormous cocoon, tightly wrapped in spiderwebs, writhes grotesquely. I think it's moving? Gross. This doesn't look good. I exchange glances with the others and nod. Destroy it. Group unleashes a barrage of attacks. Cocoon begins to crack. Looks like it's taken damage, but it's recovering. I'll provide cover. Yukiko, you're up first. Got it. Yukiko's persona sets the cocoon ablaze. Charge, Johanna! Queen and Johanna follow up on Yukiko's attack with an explosive blast. There's a crack in the cocoon. Focus fire! While Queen and Yukiko attack, the Nikke's finish reloading and unleash a barrage of fire. Did it break? I can't see anything through the smoke. Show your might, Zoro! Strong wind scatters the smoke. Oh yeah, I just noticed we don't get to see his persona pop up. Then, from within the shattered cocoon, something staggers out. What the fuck, dude? Damn, brother. You've really changed, huh? Even to the very end. You still insist on getting in my way. We came to bring justice. No. We're here to pass judgment. Take this. Here's another one. 2 calling cards from Phantom and 1 from Mona land at the man's feet. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's got spider legs now. What the fuck, dude? Damn, that's a big fucking cocoon. For a small dude. Man picks him up and reads them in silence. You're here to pass judgment on the wicked. That's right. I won't ask why. You're only doing what you have to do. Just as I'm only doing what I have to do as the villain. Wouldn't you agree? What are you trying to say? Nothing, really. Just making small talk. Or rather, I'm buying time as well. Buying time? Yes. A creepy smile spreads across the man's face. Losing my cocoon was a slight setback, but my power remains almost entirely intact. Still putting on an act, huh? Is that how you see it? Have you forgotten what my goal was from the start? Huh? It seems you remembered. The man slowly raises his arms. My goal is to spread my web across the arc and make it my own. And spiderwebs begin gathering around him. These webs are my very power. Everyone attack! The group unleashes a barrage of attacks. Didn't I just tell you that every shot is effortlessly stopped by the massive spiderweb? Looks like they're all here now. The webs that were preparing to spread out from the edge of the outer rim, they've all returned to me! Oh fuck, it's a spider. Holy Jesus, dude. I mean, granted, harvesters are pretty fucking big, but like, damn, dude. That's fucking huge. Ew, gross. Who cares about the Ark anymore? I'm going to kill you no matter what. He seems quite angry. Yeah, no, wait. Why are you so calm? I'm with comrades who share my ideals. What have I to fear? I like this. Good shot. Well, isn't that romantic? Affirmative. I'm not afraid. Right. Very well then. Phantom steps forward. Thieves of judgment, onward. Right. Let's all work together and take him down. I'm giving it my very best. Oh god. I'm gonna show you what Unfa trained me to do. Alright, the Phantom Thieves of Hearts and the Thieves of Justice are joining forces. We're doing this partly so we can get home, but I can't let someone like him get his hands on the Ark. Yes, I believe the lives of everyone, both the Ark and the Outer Rim, are precious. Let's put an end to this. We're taking your corrupted heart. Target acquired. Commencing annihilation. It's literally built like webs. That's cool. Change this design. Oh, it's so cool.
今の感覚を忘れないようにね。
This ends here. The enormous spider lets out a shriek as it writhes and slowly topples over. And then, back in his original form, the man collapses to the ground. Oh, he's not a spider anymore. No, it looks like he's alive. That spider-like form was his D-Shadow form. And he's returned to his normal self, and maybe... Queen shakes the man's body. Treasure. I smell treasure. This is bad. Mona's completely broken. Does that guy smell like catnip or something? No, it's not that. Mona just gets like this whenever he discovers treasure. Okay, Mona, settle down. I'm just really sensitive to the scent of treasure. You've got a nose just as good as mine. Treasure? As I told you before, we steal villains' hearts and make them repent. The villain's treasure is the embodiment of their disordered desires. Once we defeat their shadow, we can steal it. When we take their treasure, their corrupted heart is set right, and they're compelled to confess their crimes. We call that a change of heart. Oh shit, I wonder if this guy's gonna change for good then, following this. I see. The D-Shadows are different from the enemies we're used to seeing in palaces. But if treasure has appeared, that means we can steal his distorted desires. So does that mean he's a good person now? I wouldn't say he's turned over a new leaf, but at least he won't try to attack the Ark anymore. And people's lives will no longer be in danger. That's a relief. Let's confirm that first. Phantom shakes the man. You there, wake up. What? The man jolts upright and looks around him. And bursts into tears. He's crying. He's bawling his eyes out. Why? What have I done? He appears to regret his actions. Commander, how do you think we should proceed? Miranda, arrest him and bring him in for questioning at the ACPU. For now, our job as the Thieves of Justice is done. Roger that. You're under arrest. Miranda puts the man in handcuffs. The man silently watches her do it. Change of heart, huh? So that's the meaning behind the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. I thought it was merely a romantic notion, but you truly do steal people's hearts. Yeah, I never would have guessed. Quite so, stealing someone's heart should be impossible. Yet, looking back on everything that's happened so far, it's the inexplicable that outweighs the explicable. And he's genuinely admitted to his own wrongdoing. Man slowly raises his head, his eyes unfocused. He staggers toward me. Then he drops to his knees. I won't ask for your forgiveness. Asking for it won't change anything. Not after everything I've done. Yeah, you have to pay for what you've done. I know. However, My wife is a kind, ordinary person. She's far too good for someone like me. I'm ashamed to ask this of you, but could you use your power to make sure she doesn't come to any harm? I'll try, but no promises. That's enough for me. Thank you. Just then, the spiderwebs surrounding us began to slowly disappear as if melting away. Kum kum. Smell's changing. What smell? The smell. It's kind of like the arcs. How do I explain it? It's like the smell here and the arcs got all swirled together. Maybe this isn't the Outer Rim after all. It's similar, but it could be a metaverse born from people's cognition of the Outer Rim. What does cognition mean? It's like getting a sense of how that person perceives things. So this is a metaverse based on the guy's perception of the Outer Rim. Not the real thing? That's probably it. The people of the Outer Rim probably weren't caught up in this either. So that's what felt so off about this place. We were quite literally in a palace then. So it was only ever the place that resembled the Outer Rim. There were never any residents here. Aegis, what's wrong? I'm detecting a sound, measuring the reduction in detectable space. Commander, it appears this metaverse is collapsing inward from the outer edge. What? Let's get out of here, quick! You're right. We'd best hurry. Could you take me with you? I don't have the strength to stand. Guess you've always been this shameless, huh? The shaking's getting closer. It collapses just like a palace, too. Run! We don't hurry, we'll get swallowed up. I sling the man over my shoulder and run with the group. This way! We barely make it out and return to the Ark. After handing the man over to Polly, who's investigating the partition where the spiderwebs had disappeared, we head back to our hideout. It's a pleasant surprise that we were able to return to the Ark instead of being sent straight back to our world. Oh, what the fuck? Well, yeah, I guess it makes sense if we're not in the metaverse or a palace anymore that he'd revert to being in his cat form. Yeah, it looks like we have a chance to thank everyone who's helped us out. Yes, I also think we'll be able to discuss the D-Waves with the commander. Is no one going to question him being an actual cat now? Since we're here, I want to explore more of the Ark. I also want to get more pets from Leo-chan too. How much time do we have left anyway? Can't you tell by the smell? You can smell that? Yeah, I can tell how the D-Waves were affecting that guy. Just look at the palace-like world he created. It's obvious he was using the D-Waves. But now that we've beaten him, the smell I got from that world is starting to fade. That means D-Waves are fading too. Mona flops down on the couch. Still, they're not going to disappear anytime soon. All we can do is wait until the time comes. Indeed. We've done all we can for now. As Mona said, all that remains is to wait. It's true, but... I look at Mona. What? He's a cat. I've been meaning to ask you, why did you turn into an actual cat? I was about to ask the same thing. I'd love to say I'm not a cat, but I can't exactly deny it this time. Let's just say this is a temporary disguise to fool the world. I see. You're so cute! Hey, don't pet me! Mona breaks free from Miranda and looks at me again. So, Commander, what are you gonna do now? I think we should stick around here for a while. I've gotta get back to work. Got some catching up to do after all this. Ooh, I better get back to work. I've been playing a Phantom Thief for way too long. Finally, acceptance. Well, in a form, I guess. Welcome in, Fujin. How's your Friday going? Come to think of it, I've left the library attended for far too long. So you all have to work, huh? What about you, Quincy? I've got time. Want to hang out? I want to hang out with Quincy-chan too. Come to think of it, what's taking those two so long in the bath? Nani? Bath? I was like, well, not too bad. Just enjoying the nice little collab. Which server? NA. Pog! Sorry we took so long. We didn't mean to keep you waiting. You guys changed your clothes? Yukiko did. As for me, it's less that I changed clothes and more that I reverted from my thief outfit to my normal self. Mona and I automatically transform whenever we're in high security areas.
Yes.
It's more like switching states and actually changing clothes. Fujin, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your time here. I guess the D-Wave shadows and that man still had us under surveillance, so we couldn't revert to our normal selves. But now the fight's over. I see. It's based on the same principle as Mona. So it's the same for Mona too. I was really surprised when Queen suddenly switched back earlier. But it's not like that for me. This kimono was made for me by Edo-san. I thought it'd be nice to have something comfortable to wear around, so I asked her. It feels exactly like the kimono I usually wear. Isn't that amazing? All I did was show her a picture. It suits you very well. I take it you wear it often. Thank you. Aigis-chan, aren't you gonna get changed? No, simply cleaning my weapons is sufficient. After the three of them take a seat, I bring Queen and Yukiko up to speed on our earlier discussion, explaining that it'll take some time for the D-Waves to disappear completely. So, yes, since we've got some time to kill, want to take a look around the Ark? It sounds kind of weird to say this, but it's not every day you get to visit another world. That's true. Sightseeing in another dimension. It really does sound ridiculous, but I think it'd be fun. Yeah, we may never get a chance like this. Another chance like this. So I'd love it if you could show us around and tell us about the facilities here. And I should thank everyone who's been looking after us. Ooh, me too. I have to get in touch with Fiona-san. Well, now that the situation's been resolved, could I introduce myself again? Introduce yourself again? Yes, up until now you've known me by my code name. But my real name is Makoto Nijima. I'd really like it if you called me Makoto from now on. Mako-chan! That's just like what Haru. Gotcha. I memorized it. Now I'm Morgana. Makoto and Morgana. It's nice to finally know your real names. Yeah. Good to officially meet you too. Well, Makoto, Morgana, and everyone else. If there's somewhere you'd like to go, just let me know. I'll see what I can do. Commander, do you have a hot springs here? I'd love to see what they're like in another world. Last time I visited the central government, I came across a place that piqued my interest. I would be pleased if I had the opportunity to tour it. Everyone seems pretty excited. In that case, maybe I'll do a little sightseeing myself. Wonder if they've got any sushi places around here. I'm gonna ask Edo-chan to make me a parfait. Then I'll be surrounded by Coco-chan, Soda-chan, and Vel-chan and be one fluffy master. Oh lord. Ooh, I want some too. Oh, I'll grab some for Polly and Query too. In that case, I'll come along as well. You sure you don't want to hang out? You don't want to hang out together? It's alright. So long as we bear the name of the Phantom Thieves, our paths shall cross again. Okay. I watched the group leave the hideout in pairs, one after another. Soon, I'm the only one left. Take a sip of my coffee, now cooled to the perfect drinking temperature. Maybe I'll get some rest. I have no idea how long this adventure with the Phantom Thieves from another world will last. But for now, I decide to enjoy the peace and... Oh, Leona-san! Hey, how you been? I heard you were staying here, so I thought I'd drop by... Timmy? Oh, that's not food. That's the talking bear we saw before. But first, I have to deal with that. Never any rest for the commander. Damn, I'm kind of sad it's over. I really enjoyed it. Granted, I've never played Persona 3 or Persona 4, and we haven't finished Persona 5, but still. I think this was a lot of fun. I kind of hope that like, it's kind of like the Evangelion collab thing where they're able to do it like multiple. They're able to do like multiple collabs. Ooh. Yeah, honestly, because what the Evangelion collab had, they had like 2 collabs, I think. God, not to mention like the freaking music in this one is so freaking banger. But yeah, I mean, only time will tell. But ooh, close to getting this one maxed out, huh? Yeah, hopefully they do another. I'm trying to think how long there was in between the 2 Evangelion collabs. Oh, there's Mona. But yeah, if they do another collab, ooh, I wonder what characters we'd get that time. That'd be cool though. Ooh, everyone's having fun. Damn, Miranda's chowing down. Look at her, she's wasting no time. Everyone's like talking here and there. I guess Teddy's chowing down too. Teddy and Miranda are fucking chowing. I hope they do another one. Granted, we still have the epilogue, but yeah, I hope they do another one. It'd be cool to get some more Persona characters in here. Plus, like another like collab story would be fun. I hope we get to have a little bit more fun in the epilogue with them before they disappear. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was really fucking cool. I loved all the like the freaking references and like all the UI changes and everything, so it looks like it's freaking Persona. God, it's so fucking good. Top tier. I fucking loved it.